Okay, since I ran out of time on that first video, I just want to do some finishing touches. So I actually lost a bit of the green here in my final touches, so I just brought back some of the green. And I can also go back here to the saturation here for the hue, for the shadows. And I'm going to maybe desaturate that and see if I can, yeah, there I get back some of my green that I liked. So I did only +5 instead. So that's one thing I noticed after. The other thing is, there is another thing. Oh yes, if I want to add a little bit more texture here, I mean, there's a million things you can do with Lightroom. This is just for one photo what I would do for this particular photo. Since this is still quite dreamy and this is a little soft, I could actually bring out more texture, more sharpness in some of that if I want. So just for fun, I decided I'm going to add a little bit more texture. So with that, I can use this masking. So there's masking, and then I'm going to select brush. And then I'm going to put the texture for this brush at 100% and sharpen it just before it hits the red, which is around 29. And I'm going to do the size of the brush a little bit bigger, and I'm just going to go over the trees with this and see what it looks like. So I'm just sharpening all these bits. I don't want to sharpen and add texture to the sky. I want to keep it soft and ethereal. And then I'm going to bring out a little bit of texture in these branches over here, and maybe in these pink streaks. And here as well. Don't want to sharpen the ground really, but everything else. Okay, so I've added 100% texture. Now if I add clarity, it can just do all kinds of, yeah, it just shows up in places you don't want it. So I'm not going to do clarity. So the texture and sharpness has been raised on those particular sections. So it just brings out the detail just a tiny bit more. So that's what I wanted to do. So if I zoom in, you can see, I mean, it still looks ethereal and dreamy, but you still have enough detail you can make out, oh yeah, it's like an impression of trees. Same with this. So, and this is a little bit more sharp with the fireworks, which is pretty cool. Hey, that's like a heart shape right there too. Hearts are everywhere in nature, that's for sure, even in photography, even with crazy photography ideas. So yeah, so that's basically the extra touches I want to do, because I noticed I lost some of that cool green that I liked, and I thought it was just a little too blurry still. I want to keep the sky nice and soft. If you do pixel peeping, go right in. There's really not much noise at all, which I like. I do not like a noisy sky. And now we're done. So I'm going to post this picture along with a link to the video at some point. If people are interested, they can check it out. Okay, bye for now. Thanks again for watching.